get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? And it's me, Key. We're back in the building with another episode, the 7200 Seconds Podcast. Of course, I got my guy, Coach Donte. Coach, what's going on today?
Oh, it's going awesome. Glad that we can come together and put up a show. And it's awesome, having a great week this week.
Yeah, I mean, you had your Texans won, your Rockets won, but yeah, everything is great. We got some stuff to run down today. We got to go over week 10. Week 11. Some stuff happened. Some things went down. Some teams are still shitty. You already know how they go. Some teams are still, afloat, still winning. Some teams we got to question. We going over some NBA a little bit. Then we got so go over the MLB awards. I'm not sure if anybody noticed what happened with them, and talk a little bit college basketball and the football as well. But let's get into the headline news here. Justin Fields got benched for Tyrod Taylor. Coach, tell us a little bit what is going on in that city over there in New York with the Giants. With the Jets.
It's a train wreck over there. It's a mess over there. Again, Justin Fields is proven like I say, it could be the Jets just being a bad team over there, but at the same time, I don't want to make no excuses for Justin Fields. He have not helped himself at the same time. So it's just a bad organization. The players aren't good. The coaching has not been good. The defense has declined. And it's just been everything going wrong over there with the New York Jets. Quarterback play hasn't really never been good. Really, outside of Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback, that's the only time I really think the quarterback play has been really good. They had history of Chad Pennington being good over there, but outside of Aaron Rodgers, really the quarterbacks that they drafted haven't been good. Even when Mark Sanchez and them, they went to the AFC Championship games, Mark Sanchez, it wasn't because of Mark Sanchez, it was because of that dominant defense that Rex Ryan them had. So other than that, Justin Fields had not helped himself out, and just organization just not good. And it starts from, the front office. You got to get some good coaching in now. You got to get some talent up on this team. You can't keep messing up on draft picks every single time you pick in the top 10 and stuff like that. You got to hit them. This is the NFL. It's not the NBA where you can just miss on a draft pick. You got to hit these draft picks, especially these first rounders. So organization just a mess overall.
Right. So Tyrod Taylor, he's still serviceable. He's the backup. But what do the Jets got to do? It seems like they draft a QB. The Jets are purgatory hell when it comes to quarterback play. What do you have to do to have a quarterback succeed in New York? Justin Fields clearly ain't the guy. What do the Jets have to do this next year? Because they have abundance of picks just laying right in their lap. Trading Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams, they're getting 2 first-round picks. They got second-round picks. What do they do with those picks, honestly?
I think you should. Again, you got to invest in a quarterback. You got to get a franchise quarterback in there. Offensive line still needs some help. You need to get some receivers up in there. Outside of Garrett Wilson, they're not good. Breece Hall may want to kind of like a fresh start over there. They got a lot of work to do. I don't want to keep saying, Aaron Glenn has not helped himself out either, but I don't want to keep saying the coach because, again, you went through Adam Gase, Todd Bowles, and all of them, and you still don't have a solution. So I don't know how many times you can keep changing the coach, and it would get and thinking it's gonna get better. Like you got to start looking at the product you got on the field, and you got to start drafting properly. But I believe, like I say, same thing. Like I said with the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, hey, you got to get a quarterback. I don't think you just cannot. You just cannot fix everything else and thinking a quarterback and thinking, oh, okay, we're gonna fix this defense. Okay, we're gonna fix this offensive line, and then think, hey, we can just put a bridge quarterback in now, and everything gonna be. No, you got to get you a quarterback. You got to get you a franchise quarterback. That's what it starts with. That's why, like I say, teams like the Eagles, my Texans, and stuff, they're gonna be in the playoffs pretty much each and every year, or competitive because of the quarterback play. Justin Herbert is a good enough quarterback, even though he may be overrated or he may be struggling right now. But he's a good enough quarterback that he's going to keep his team in contention. He's going to keep his team in the playoff. That's why the Chiefs will always find a way to be strong, because you got the quarterback. You got the quarterback. They don't got number ones at wide receiver, but you got the quarterback. That's why the Rams are good. You got the quarterback.
No, definitely, I agree. Raiders is in another boat. They need a quarterback too. I don't know if Pete Carroll was the man for the job. I know he's still, Pete will always be Pete Carroll. He's done some good with teams, college-wise, coach-wise, NFL-wise. But is it time for the Raiders to go younger with as far as coaching-wise? Like, Raiders aren't bad. They just need pieces in places.
I think they're a bad football team. I don't know. I think that like I say again, like I say, I think the quarterback situation is not good. The offensive line needs to be better, but I think the Raiders are just I just think the Raiders are a bad football team. The same way I look at the Titans, they just a bad football team. I don't know if you can change the coach. I don't think the results change. I mean, you gotta like, again, for the Raiders, you just got to get the quarterback. I know you're struggling on the offensive line. I know you need offensive line. I'm not saying don't get the offensive line. You can get the offensive line. You can get some wide receivers. But again, if you don't have the quarterback, and it's still the same thing, and it's still, if you get an offensive line and put a bridge quarterback back there, like a Justin Fields or like someone else, and you still have the same year, you still doing with the same shit. Hey, you guys didn't want the quarterback. You didn't want the quarterback. You say get all these pieces and everything gonna get fixed. Hey, you need the quarterback.
No, that's definitely true. Like the Giants. I mean, I can't say nothing about the Giants, but the way the Giants is playing with Jackson Dart and Scatterboo, the way their playing styles is, they're not going to be in the league for forever, because of how their running style is, especially Dart. He doesn't protect himself while he's running. I think this man already had 4 concussions already. Well, one that we know of, but he's been in the medical tent since he's since he's been named a starter. And then you lost Scatterboo. Well, that was just a ankle injury. But the way his running style is, you don't see him lasting long in this league. So you think the Giants can fix Jackson Dart's playing style as far as going as protecting himself moving forward?
He's got to want to protect himself. He can't continue to take hits. That's on Jackson Dart. You got to get down. This ain't no college stuff when you can just get away with everything, where you can just not slide and just get away with it. These are grown NFL men. These are veterans that look to break you in half if you run the football. So Jackson Dart got to fix him. He got to fix himself. Like, Jackson Dart got some potential. He got some potential in him. But again, when he's running the ball, he's got to be smart. He's got to slide, man. He's got to slide. He's got to go down. He's got to be smart. So that's more on Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart got to be better at sliding.
Yeah, most definitely. Speaking of another quarterback, Michael Penix is out for the year with an ACL. Another ACL injury for Michael Penix. Got Kirk Cousins up there going to get the start for the rest of the year. Let's talk about Atlanta. They had Kirk Cousins. They get Kirk Cousins on this big deal. I still want his agent, because his agent is the man to get him all that money. And then they draft in the first round Michael Penix Jr. What happened to him? He still had a knee injury during the draft in college or whatever. So he comes in late last year or whatever to take out Kirk Cousins, and then this was his first official full season. Now he's hurt again. Now is Atlanta back to where they was at before Penix got here of looking for another quarterback? What do you do with Cousins? Do
Oh
you
my
give
God.
Penix another chance? Do you draft another one? What is going to happen with Atlanta right
Now
now?
this is a tough spot for Atlanta though. Because I don't think Penny's gonna be ready by the season start next year. He tore his ACL up. He tore his ACL up, so he's gonna be out for some time, including next year. That's some recovery time. ACL just bothers your lateral movement. I mean, he's still gonna be able to walk. It just messes with your lateral movement, but he's still gonna be out. Kirk Cousins, you don't want him at the starting quarterback. Oh, it's pretty tricky. It's pretty tricky for Atlanta, man. I don't think they would go quarterback though. Most people don't think they should go quarterback, but I don't think they will though.
Well, mind you, they don't have a first round pick. You know why?
Yeah.
They gave it to they got it. They gave it to the Rams. The Rams got their pick. So the Rams got their number 8 pick, and then the Rams got their own pick. So there's nothing they can do as far as quarterback wise. Now, do you think they let Cousins walk, or do they bring in maybe another free agent, maybe a Mac Jones, or does they do they say, all right, Kurt, you know what, we got to keep you? What do you think they do?
I think if I Kirk Cousins, I walk myself. You ain't gotta tell me to walk. I walk myself. They already don't want me, so I walk myself. I'm Kirk Cousins. I think they're going. I think they'll get another quarterback in the free agency block next year. Because I don't expect Penix to be ready by next year.
Could you see maybe Mac Jones going to Atlanta?
I can see it. I can see any backup quarterback that's out there, decent backup quarterback that's out there. I can see them getting them.
Because Mac Jones kind of proved himself when Purdy wasn't out. He's keeping things afloat over there with San Fran.
Yeah. He's a pretty serviceable backup.
And he liked tight ends. I mean, Kyle Pitts would be, if Atlanta don't get rid of Kyle Pitts.
Yep.
Jamar Chase is suspended for 1 game for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. The fine that this man got was up to almost $400K plus his game check, which is like $53,000. So it's like Slade was like, "Why so much?" Well, for one, he lied. You got 99 million cameras flashing on you in that stadium during an NFL game, whether it's for replays, the TV networks. There's cameras all over the stadium, and you gonna lie to your face, and you gonna lie here on national TV and say you ain't spit on him when there's video of you doing it. Why do you think Ramsey reacted the way he did? He's just not. If y'all just beefing, he's not going to react the way he did like that. Y'all just jawing at each other. But there was a legit reason why he wanted to take your head off, and you spit on him. It's not like Jalen Carter spit, even though that was wrong too. But there's nothing like how But he's going to appeal. He's going to appeal. I still think the league is going to suspend him. Still, that appeal is not going to be held up. Talk about Jamar Chase and how dumb can you be by spitting on somebody? First off, in the streets, that's a fight. You may not come back from that because that's an assault charge for real.
Yeah, I suspend them for 2 games. To be honest, you're already not going to no damn playoffs. You already won't see that. So I give them a 2-game vacation, and then you lied to the public. You lied when there's cameras everywhere, showing that you definitely spit. What you lying for? Just be a man and say, yes, I got frustrated. I spit. So, the camera's going to catch you anyway. They're going to find it. It's different angles. They're going to catch. It's different angles. They don't catch you from. So at the end of the day, once you disrespect someone like that, Jalen Ramsey had a reason to punch his head off his shoulders to try it. So yeah, I thought it should have been at least 2 games. You ain't going no damn playoffs anyway. So hey, so it should have been. I think.
Right, I'll be giving. Who I would be giving a phone call. Tell Joe Burrow to sit his ass down. We don't need your services tonight this year.
Dude.
Why is Joe Burrow coming back?
How many games suspended? They gave him 1 game suspension.
They gave him 1. Facts. I'll give him an extra game.
I would have given him 2 games. I would have actually gave him another game. You ain't going to no playoffs. You ain't in no contention anyway. Then you straight lied. Like in a lot of cameras, ain't no cameras there, or no angle where they can catch the spit or nothing like that. And no player's gonna react like that. No player's gonna react as much
Right.
as Jalen Ramsey did. No matter how much people don't like Jalen Ramsey, that man ain't stupid. That man ain't stupid. He fighting right like that for a reason. He's fighting like that for a reason.
Right. And if I'm the Bengals, all right, NFL gave you one, guess what? You get another one. So that's 2 games you ain't playing. If I'm going to be old school, I'm going to call his mom and have him discuss it in front of mom. Right. Do you know, Mrs. Chase, you know what Jamar did today? I can't say I've gotten that phone call, but I've been witnessed it. My brother getting those phone calls from school. Shedeur Sanders started the second half of the Browns and Ravens game only because Dylan Gabriel's in concussion protocol. And Shedeur had an opportunity to actually win the game. Your thoughts on Shedeur? And it looks like he may start this week as well against the Raiders. But your thoughts on Shedeur? By him having reps with the first team, is it possible you think he could win this game Sunday?
Against who? The
Cleveland and the Raiders.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible. It's the Raiders. I think it's possible, but I don't got them winning though. Against the Raiders, it's possible. It's very much possible because the way the Raiders play. But I got the Raiders winning.
Do you think Kevin Stefanski is setting him up to fail, or haven't give him enough to want to try to succeed this year?
See, I don't know about that. I don't want to never say a coach setting a player up to fail, because at the end of the day, we all would never know that. We all would just never know that. They won't come out and say it. But like I say, it's a reason. Like now you look at it, it's a reason why he was picked in the 5th round. Now that you see
it. Vic says Sanders has 65% chance of being there. Yeah. I truly believe if he's with the ones, he gets reps with the ones. If Stefanski is smart enough, he would put the plays in that's comfortable style of playing towards Shedeur. He'll be successful. When he came in for those 2 minutes and had Baltimore on their heels, he looked good. He looked okay for some questionable throws. That one pass he threw, he overthrew the receiver in the end zone. That was definitely catchable. That definitely would have won in that game. I see flashes. So, if he's with the ones, I think it could do something. It just seems like the receiving core played better with him than they did with Gabriel. That's just my opinion. If the coach does, that would be the fine. Yeah, that's fine. Name is Coffin. What else we got here? I know some others got injured or not. No, nothing else. Nobody else got injured. But we gonna go over week 11. We seen some close games. We seen some good games. We see some ass whoopings. But for the most part, last Sunday, the 1:00 games was solid. Last week, week 9, them 4:00 games are straight ass whoopings. But we had, starting off, the Thursday night game, we had the Jets going up against the Patriots. Donte, did you suspect that the Patriots were going to be 9-2?
No, not at all. But great coaching by Mike Vrabel. Players are stepping up. Drake May elevating himself to a good standard. The receivers are stepping up. The defense has been actually good. Henderson has been good as the running back. They getting contributes out of everybody, man. Out of everybody on that roster. But you got to shout out to Mike Vrabel, man. He came in, someone that won Super Bowls with the organization. He came in. He switched the culture of that organization. He got them disciplined in that organization. Drake, the players bought in, and Drake May looks absolutely good, man. He looks absolutely nice over there. So nobody expect him to be the record they supposed to be right now, but got to give all credit to Mike Vrabel for changing the culture over there. And Drake May is doing his job and playing well. Keyshawn Boutte is doing very good over there. Everybody thought he wouldn't be in the league for a while. Be in the league, he's rearranged himself. Stephon Diggs also plays a role over there, being that veteran wide receiver over there. And Hunter Henry has been solid too. So, and that defense has really been good for the Patriots. So, Mike Vrabel got a good coaching staff over there.
Yeah, that Vrabel was the missing piece. Just imagine maybe if Vrabel was there last year instead of Gerard Mayo. But so the Patriots get the win 27-14. The Lions beat the Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. Coach, talk a little bit about that game Sunday night that we've seen. We've seen this Eagles defense, how we traded for got Jalen Phillips here, Michael Carter, Jair Alexander, he came over, but that didn't work. He's stepping away, mental health issues. But just talk about this front. We're getting Kobe Dean back, Nolan Smith is back from just by Phillips and Nolan and Dean being back. How nasty is Philly's front line?
It ain't that nasty. Ain't nobody scared of that front line. I'm just playing, but other than that, man, yeah, it's dominant, bro. It's dominant. Other than Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, batting down balls in the backfield. Jalen Phillips has been phenomenal. I mean, anytime you get to the quarterback, your secondary can relax a lot. So, and again, even though you have some weakness in the secondary, yes, you does. But if your defensive line can get back there each and every play and still rush 4 or 3, and they still can get home, that helps out the secondary a lot more. But that front seven is dominant. That front seven is real dominant. They get pressure instantly. So coming off the ball, they stopped the run as well. They did a very good job on Jahmyr Gibbs. The only thing about it, man, like I say, that offense is just stagnant at too much time. They too predictable. They get too predictable at times and stuff like that. AJ Brown crying about the ball every time and stuff like that. It's just too much going on the offensive side. But that defense is definitely elite though. That front, and it starts with that front seven. You got to give a lot of credit for that front seven, how they get to the quarterback and stop the run.
They had the Commanders overseas in Madrid going up against the Miami Dolphins. Commanders, they lose that game 13-6. Jaden Daniels is out with a elbow injury, but they said his season isn't over. You might as well just sit him for the rest of the year. There's no point in bringing him back again. You're not going to the playoffs. Let Mariota do what he do, and then just finish off the season. You had the you had the Steelers beat the Bengals 34-12. Looked like Aaron Rodgers is hurt. His wrist, he has a slight break in it. So you're gonna have Mason Rudolph back there for a little bit. Do you think Pittsburgh's winning the North?
Not that much as I'm looking at the Pittsburgh is 6-4, right?
Huh?
Pittsburgh 6-4.
Yeah.
And the Ravens 5-5, right?
Mm-hmm.
The more I look at the Ravens and how they playing, I think the Ravens will come back and win this division. Because you can't.
It's looking like that.
Yeah, the way the Ravens are playing, that gives me the way they are playing, man. And then, like I said, when they're healthy, when they have a healthy defense, and the more I think they will win the division, because you still can't trust Pittsburgh defense. I mean, they played against. Well, I'm not gonna never knock a team who playing against. You do what you're supposed to do. You get the win. I mean, but again, you still don't trust that defense, because the way they played against the Bengals, you still don't trust the defense.
And I think Jalen Warren may be hurt too. What's up, Ern? Breaking news: all the Raiders players are out this week with the sorry as shit Titus. You had the Jaguars beat up on the Chargers 35-6. I was shocked about that. Jacksonville went down there, went in Duval and beat the Chargers like they stole something. I don't know what the heck was wrong with Justin Herbert, but why are we always giving Justin Herbert passes and when he be having poor play? What's the reasoning? But you want to crucify other quarterbacks. You got.
It's only 1% for person that I just give them a pass, and but we ain't gonna speak on that one. But other than that, I seen it. Like, I defended Jalen Hurts when he played the first time against the Jaguars. I defended him that first playoff game. But then again, when he played against my Texans and he did what he did, and then you got the right to say it's not on him. It's not on him. I mean, he had 3 interceptions that was actually his fault. The fourth interception, the third interception was not his fault, because Diskley should have actually caught the football and the ball just bounced off his hands and went to Stingley's hand. But the other 3 was definitely on him. His decision making then kind of declined a lot. If you get pressure on him, if you just get pressure on him, He has the potential to rattle. You can rattle him. If you put him on the ground, you can rattle him. If you don't let Justin Herbert get comfortable, you can rattle him. And again, like I say, you can't keep making no more excuses from him. Justin Herbert is going to be he's going to be a very good quarterback. He's just right now, you can either call him a star, but he's not going to be a superstar quarterback. But he's a very good quarterback as of right now. He's a very good quarterback. He's not a star or a superstar quarterback. He's a very good quarterback that's going to put up very good numbers in the regular season. So he's a very good quarterback. He's not a great quarterback.
We had the Bills go up against Tampa, which was a good game in that 1 o'clock hour. Bills with Josh Allen, six touchdowns on the day, 3 rushing, 3 passing. They beat Tampa 44-32. No Keon Coleman in that game because he missed practice or he even missed the meet to miss practice. But anyway, they benched him. And you had Dion Dawkins call him out. You know, he just got to be better on things. Where do you see Keon Coleman? Getting better, or did he have a setback this year? What's up with Keon Coleman and the Bills?
What's up? What you mean? What's up?
Keon Coleman and the Bills. Like, is he having a setback this year? Is he, can he move on from it? That Dawkins said he needs to grow up a little bit. Does he need to mature a little bit in this offense?
Yeah, he definitely does need to mature a little bit. He definitely does. He definitely does need to mature a little bit. I don't blame him for that.
And you had the Vikings and the Bears. Bears come back and win that game 19-17, and a Cairo Santos game-winning field goal. Caleb Williams and the Bears doing what they got to do. They lead in the North right now. Donte, what do you think about the Bears so far this year?
Like I say, they doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, there's no excuses for them. I mean, they got receivers. They got a running game over there. They got a solid defense over there. They got them off. They got the offensive line. Like it's getting better and better. There's really no excuse. Now they do got some tough games coming up too, though. But other than that, yeah, they're doing what they're supposed to do. If they don't make the playoffs, it's a disappointment. It's just a disappointment.
Because they definitely 7-3 like now. And speaking of Chicago, Ghoulie, every game is a damn heart attack. But at this point in time, I'm just going to shut the hell up. We're number 1 in the division for a week now. We could beat Aaron Rodgers and the Eagles, probably not. The Bills. Your Texans came to play. He came back and won against the Titans 16-13. Still, CJ Stroud is in concussion protocol, and Miles Davis Mills will still get the start for this week coming up for y'all. The Panthers sweep the Falcons 30-27. Talk about the Panthers, Donte. When they all said, what we seen last year, they wasn't that great, but they competed in games. This year, they have been playing very well. I'm not saying that Carolina is going to get a wild card and get in the playoffs, but they are 6-5. Talk about how an improvement Carolina was from this year to last year.
Bryce Young got better. That's the improvement. Bryce Young got better. Rico Dowdle has been really good. And other than that, the coach, Canales, he was on the verge of getting fired last year. They brought him back, which that was fair. And everybody just been stepping up to the plate. Receivers have gotten better, but Bryce Young has gotten better. That's the key. Bryce Young was the key for this team getting better.
Yeah, Bryce is playing good. Again, Chuba Hubbard's back. T-Mac is out there catching the ball. Xavier Legette trying to come back around in the picture because he fell off this year. Last year he was having a good year. He did get a touchdown this game. But what do you think of the Panthers need a few more pieces to say, you know what, they can be a playoff team?
They can use another running back. They can use another running back. They can use another wide receiver. You can never have too many receivers loading up. J.C. Horn just got to stay on the field, man. We don't call him he's a great cornerback when he's on the field, but again, the problem is he don't be on the field. But other than that, They still need some help at receiver. I like Ted McMillan. Ted McMillan caught a big touchdown yesterday for him, and they still young. But like I say, the key is Bryce Young. Bryce Young is getting better. His decision making.
Yeah, the Tampa 6-4, Carolina 6-5. They right there in the division. That's wild. Who would have thought Tampa and Carolina could be, fighting for possibly, division leaders or winners. Yeah, they just need a few more things to get them over the hump. But they're playing very, very well. Who was to say Rico Dowdle would be they saving grace with that 1-2 punch? That's a 1-2 punch combination they got. Chuba Hubbard, he's very underrated. And then you add Rico. Rico has resurged with Carolina. Because he wasn't really doing that with he wasn't doing that with Dallas. You got the Packers and the Giants. This was a good game as well. The Packers pulled it out 27-20. You got the Seahawks and the Rams. This was a great game as well. But Sam Darnold was back to Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. The Seahawks only lose by 2, though. But talk about the Rams this year, Donte.
I mean, shout out to the Rams, man. I mean, Jared versus that dude over there. Matthew Stafford still going strong. Devontae Adams is just gotten better and better with the Rams. I mean, you got Kyron Williams, who's a very underrated running back over there that's running the football. I mean, he can do a better job on not fumbling the ball so much. But other than that, man, you got Puka Nacua over there that's doing very good. That defense has been solid, but Matthew Stafford over there still going strong, man. Still can throw the ball, throw that
27-2. 27 touchdowns, 2 picks so far. Do you guys think the Rams get a quarterback? I don't know how long Stafford's going to go, but as soon as Stafford goes, so does McVay. He already said that. He don't want to be part of a rebuild. So if Stafford leaves, McVay might go. So the Rams might even get a whole new system in there. Clearly with the Steelers, there'll be Will Howard season. I'm going to tell y'all now, Will Howard will be a problem for years to come, especially if Tomlin stays in. Well, right now they got Mason Rudolph in. We had the 49ers and the Cardinals. 49ers win 41-22 with the return in Brock Purdy. And Jacoby Brissett sets the NFL record for throwing the most completed passes, with 47. He was 47-57. 452. 2 tubs, 2 touchdowns. 2 tubs, 2 interceptions. They really didn't have the running game. No Marvin Harrison Jr. that game, but Michael Wilson and Trey McBride was his leading receivers. Brissett still out here balling. I know it was in the loss. But he still was. We all knew they was going to lose to the 49ers. But he's out there slinging the rock still. 40 only missed 10 passes. That's wild. Then you got the Ravens and the Browns. Again, the Ravens are on a hot winning streak. I said the Ravens got to run the table for them to even try to get back in the playoffs and win the division. But they win the game 23-16. The Chiefs. Donte, what is going on with the Chiefs? The Chiefs lose to Denver. Denver moves to 9-2. Lead in the AFC West. The Chiefs fall 5-5, but 22-19. Talk about Denver this year. What is it? Is it lucky they're 9-2? Is it their defense carrying them? I know it's the offense. They're spotty at times. What's going on with Denver?
I don't think it's luck. It's not luck. I'm telling you, it's not luck. I'm not taking no credit away from a team from that team that is doing really good. Yes, their offense got some holes. Their offense do struggle. Their defense is legit though. Their defense is pretty good. It's pretty goddamn good. So RJ Harvey has been really good for them as well. He's been really good for them. Troy Franklin is a dog. Troy Franklin is actually a dog. He's been pretty good in the receiving game, helping out Cortland Sutton. Bo Nix has been solid in the fourth quarter, but I'm not taking no credit away from the Denver Broncos. I mean, you beat the Kansas City Chiefs. You finally cracked the code of the Kansas City Chiefs, and They are a pretty solid team, but would I say Super Bowl? I won't think they would go to the Super Bowl. I still got questions about that offense, but other than that, hey, like I say.
Then we had the Monday night game. We had the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Raiders, 33-16. Geno Smith said he puts all the blame on himself. He said if the kids do good bad in school, you can blame it on me. Everything you're going to blame on Geno. Geno just haven't been playing up to, I don't know what kind of football Geno playing. 2 of 6, 2 of 8 on the year the Raiders fall. Dak Prescott, 25 of 33, 268, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Had Javonte Williams, 93 yards. George Pickens, 9 receptions, 144 yards, and 5 receptions, 66 yards for CeeDee Lamb. They both get a touchdown apiece. But before the game, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens did not start that opening possession. They didn't go in for disciplinary reasons. They missed curfew. So every team has a curfew. Yeah, you can go out or whatever, but you have to be in your hotel room and can't, it's game day the next day. You're not going to be out till nobody's 2-3 in the morning and think you're going to play in a game with half-ass sleep and then going to perform like crap. So yes, they have a curfew for a reason, and apparently they missed it. So that's why they did not start that possession. But the Cowboys moved to 4-5-1. And do they have a chance to turn this season around?
Why are we talking about that? Why are we even discussing? No, I'm just gonna say no. But like I say again, I'm gonna say it again. Raiders need to draft a quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say. You can say offensive line. They need to get an offensive line. Nobody is denying they do need to get an offensive line. The team will not go nowhere putting a bridge quarterback up under center. I'm gonna just say that. I don't care what it is. I don't care if the drafting is not good of a quarterback. You have to take a damn chance on getting a quarterback. You should be tired of these bridge ass quarterbacks. And then if they do get the offensive line and you get another bridge quarterback, what the excuse is what is gonna be next year if they still the same shit, or if they don't make the playoffs? They still don't need a quarterback. I'll say just go and get your quarterback. You don't have no time. You don't have that much time to wait.
So Dallas has the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Lions, the Vikings, the Chargers, Commanders, and the Giants again. And they 4-5-1. Do they have a shot, or their season's done too?
You said who?
We're talking about Dallas. Do they still have a shot at maybe getting a wild card, or the season's over?
I think their season over. I think the Tide's gonna come in and play, but I think the Tide's gonna come in and play. I think the Eagles beat them this week. I think the Eagles beat them this week, and it's gonna make I think the Tide catch them, and I think the Eagles beat them this week. So no, I don't think they make it.
All right, y'all. Before we get into some other topics we got, of course, we're gonna go over some hot seat issues. What coach is next? You think for being fired or on the hot seat? We already seen Brian Daboll get the boot. So who else is on the hot seat? Who do you think? Raheem Morris is definitely going, in my opinion. Atlanta.
Yeah, Raheem Morris is gone. You say who else could be on the hot seat?
Yeah. Even though Miami says they're not going to get rid of McDaniels, I think he's going.
I think he's gone by the end of the season. I think Josh McDaniels gonna be gone.
You mean Mike McDaniel? Josh McDaniels is the OC.
I think Mike McDaniels be gone. Tennessee's looking for a coach.
Yep.
For coach, I wouldn't be surprised if Kellen Moore is gone, but I think they would get
Kellen. You can if they fire Kellen Moore, he can come on back. Kellen, come on back. Just come on back. Get your spot back.
I wouldn't be surprised Kellen Moore gone.
Stefanski, what's going on? Stefanski could be going too.
It's kind of this is a surprise to me right here too. Don't matter of fact, this is a dark horse right here. What's that coach from McDermott? Don't be surprised if he be on the hot seat too if he's gone after this year. So yeah.
It's Stefanski's definitely is one. McDaniels is definitely another. Raheem Morris, I think they're just say Kellen staying.
Don't be surprised if he's gone though.
Everybody saying Kellen gonna stay. I don't think they fire him after one season. I mean, it ain't all his fault.
I mean, again, how many coaches we seen get fired after one season? How many coaches? Don't say it can't happen. You don't think it won't. It will. It could.
Shoot, Woody Johnson might fire Aaron Glenn.
Don't say that. I think I'm not. Like I say, if it don't happen, it just don't happen. But don't think no coach can get fired in one season. Shit, Lovie Smith. We fired Lovie Smith ass after one season.
And what's his name? What was it? Cullen?
Yep, David Cullen. We fired that son of a bitch in one season.
Yep, he went.
We fired him.
So, yeah, definitely Zach Taylor.
Yep.
Joe Burrow was saving his grace, but honestly, it would be no. I wouldn't even play Joe Burrow. Oh, and Abdul Carter missed walkthrough practice. That's why he didn't play. Like what are we doing? Like we missing practice and walkthroughs and sleeping through meetings. What are we doing?
Damn.
This ain't college, y'all. Like you getting paid to do this now. This is your job. So Zach Taylor, I believe just his seat is a little bit toasty. Stefanski's seat, definitely toasty. Raheem Morris, his ass should be hot right now. Like, oh, I can't sit down hot. Like, I think Raheem Morris is gone. McDaniels is just going to be McDaniels. But I think they get rid of him too. So we're going to have some coaching opportunities, vacancies in the offseason. The playoff picture right now in the standings as is follows. We got in the AFC in the East, New England's on top, 9-2, Buffalo 7-3. Of course, Miami's 4-7. The Jets is 2-8. Over there in the North, Pittsburgh 6-4, Baltimore is 5-5, Cincinnati is 3-7, Cleveland is 2-8. Indy is leading the South in the AFC, 8-2. The Jags is 6-4. Houston is 5-5, and Titans is 1-9. I didn't think the Titans was going to win a game. I didn't think the Jets was going to win a game, but nobody is winless. We got Denver over there in the West is 9-2. Chargers is 7-4. The Chiefs is 5-5, and of course the Raiders is 2-8. The Packers don't make the playoff. I say Matt LaFleur's seat is getting hot. I don't think it is even close to being warm or scorching or burning right now. I think his seat will be a little hot, but I don't think he gets fired this year. I think after this, I think he got one more season for him to get booted. You think LaFleur going anywhere anytime soon?
I don't want to say he's not going anywhere, but I think it's gonna get hot. I think it's very hot soon.
Yeah, I don't think his ass is burning, but it's getting there. It's getting warm. Definitely get warm. We got over there in the NFC. We got in the East, Philly on top, 8-2. Dallas is 4-5-1. Washington 3-8. Giants is 2-9. In the North, the Bears is winning the North for right now. They're 7-3. Green Bay 6-3-1. Detroit 6-4. And the Vikings is 4-6. Tampa is winning the South 6-4. But right on their heels is Carolina at 6-5. Atlanta 3-7. 2-8 for New Orleans. Vic says, what has he done? I know he hasn't done anything really in the playoffs. Regular season. Then you got over there in the West. The West is a hot division right now. We got the Rams 8-2, the Seahawks 7-3, San Fran 7-4, and of course Arizona is 3-7. If the playoffs would have started today, the Chiefs would be nowhere near the playoffs. It would be Denver with that 1 seed. It would be New England and Indy, Pittsburgh and Buffalo, the Chargers and Jacksonville would be your wild cards. And in the NFC, Eagles would be the bye. The Rams at 2, Chicago 3, Tampa 4, Seahawks 5, Green Bay 6, and San Fran would get in. I feel Trevor's going to get Liam. Trevor going to get Liam Cohen fired. O'Connell. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they'll get rid of him. What about their quarterback situation, Dante? What do you do there? She talking about quarterbacks. JJ McCarthy, I don't know. I don't know about
I
him
give
yet.
JJ another year. I give JJ another year. I
If
give him next year. If he's not the quarterback, if he's not right, then yeah, you may have to consider drafting. You may have to consider doing it.
Because if that's going to if that's the case, the other JJ gonna be upset.
Yeah, I give him another season, even though I don't think he's too good of a quarterback.
All right, y'all. Dante got his list, and we gonna talk about it. Got a good list from this past weekend's games here. Let me just share the screen as I bring everything up. Yeah, they got a QB problem. We talked about this in the beginning. Either they draft somebody because Penix is not going to be ready by next season. You still got Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins will probably walk. I don't know what Atlanta's going to do. If McConnell gets fired, I think he's going to be the hottest offensive coordinator on the market. Look, any offensive coordinators, if y'all going to be available, because Kevin ain't coming back next year, we going to need one. But it's the coaches list time. Dante, who you got? So who you got, man? Who you got?
Man, number 5, I got Gunnar Stockton. Gunnar Stockton was huge versus my Longhorns. My Longhorns was in it for a little while. Offense just stunk, just did nothing but stink. But Gunnar Stockton was good in that game. Y'all see 24 of 29. You have 4 touchdowns. He did have 1 interception, but there's a lot of questions about Georgia's quarterback situation. But Gunnar Stockton did his thing. The 2 early touchdowns, that was really good. And Montez Longhorn might be part of the playoff picture. But other than that, Gunnar Stockton, got to give a shout out to Gunnar Stockton. And the next one, we got Cam Boozer, man. Hey, this Boozer brother right here, he's gonna be a top 5 pick coming out of the draft. Somebody can use him. Hey, I know Philly won't be picking nowhere near because Paul George coming back. But other than that, Philly will be a playing tournament team. So we'll be a playing team or a playoff team because of the Eastern Conference. But Philly won't need this kid, even though they could use somebody like this right here. This dude a beast. Cam Boozer, man, 35 points. You got 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Congratulations, Cam Boozer. His first appearance on the Coach Donte list, and probably won't be the last because he's going to be a crazy guy. He's going to be a crazy guy all year around. Cam Boozer is really good, man. Cam Boozer is really good. He can shoot. He can overpower you inside. He can put the ball on the floor. He can rebound. He can do everything on the floor.
And his twin brother playing with him, Caden.
Yep. So number 3, we got number 3. Got to give credit. Bryce Young, man. Bryce Young led the team to a comeback. He led them to a comeback victory, man. 31-45, 448 yards. 3 touchdowns in the game from Bryce Young. Led them coming back, and he made a big play in overtime. He did make a big pass to his tight end in overtime to help them seal the game. But Panthers are good because Bryce Young is just getting better and better and better and better and better. So congratulations, Bryce Young. Number 2, we got this man right here. Y'all remember this man. He's only number 2 because of another performance. We're going to get to that performance. The only number 2. And, a person like this, a person like, him right here, you will think he'll be number 1. He said, Coach, you'll say, Coach, why he not number 1?
Oh, hold on.
What my stats say?
My bad.
Yeah. Look at these numbers. Look at this number right here. Y'all say, Coach, who's number 1 then? Y'all gonna find out sooner or later. Y'all gonna fit find out. But this the one that everybody said that Embiid was better than that guy. Right here. An NBA champion, a team that runs his offense. They plays the offense through him. 55 points against the Clippers, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Man,
you don't hear nothing about Jokic in the news or nothing. Jokic is quiet. In the off season, he go back home and he deal with his horses.
Yep. You don't hear nothing. You don't just hear Joel Embiid always hurt, can't play back to backs, don't even want to play in Denver. That's all you hear. You don't hear nothing about that guy. That's why that guy is a superstar, and that's why that guy's probably the best player in the NBA. And number one is not. It shouldn't shock y'all if y'all actually watch. It shouldn't shock y'all, bro. But look at this, man. Look at that. Hey, I'm not gonna say about the stat line. What do you see on the what's the last stat? Somebody tell me that in the chat. Look, read the last thing. There go the last stat right there. I'm not gonna say nothing, but look at this stat line. Look at that stat line. What do y'all see? What do y'all see? What's the last stat? Key, what do you see? If your eyes is right, what do you see right here?
If I'm not mistaken, Donte, that says 16 steals.
16 steals. Do y'all hear that correctly, Vic? Burn, do y'all hear that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all look at that again? That is 6. I don't care who you going up against. I don't care who you going up against. That 16 steals in a basketball game, bro? How's you giving up 16 steals to one player in a basketball game? How's your team that bad to give up 16 steals to one player in a basketball game? And she added 44 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. But 16 steals, that's goddamn.
Y'all don't know who Hannah Hidalgo is? Y'all better watch her in Notre Dame, man. She's a bad girl, yo.
Man, that's tough.
Stealing cookies and shit from the cookie jar.
Man, she's stealing people's stimulus checks up out of there, man. Stimulus check money.
Picking everybody's pockets. But seriously, watch Hannah Hidalgo over there at Notre Dame. Noelle Ivy, don't play around. If y'all don't know who Noelle Ivy is, her son plays for the Detroit Pistons, Jaden Ivey. So you already know she don't play no games. But Hannah, y'all gonna watch? Let's just watch out. I'm gonna drop some names for y'all later on when we talk about the college basketball players to watch for. But yeah. But that's Coach's list right there. Hannah Hidalgo. I'm sure she won't be the last time on this list because I'm sure you won't have her on there a lot.
She gonna be on there too much. Then I'm gonna have to ban her off the list. Kaden Clark.
But let's do these picks and predictions for week 12, and then we'll get on to the MLB awards here. If y'all didn't know what happened, so it's crazy. We are at week 12 already. Like I feel like this season is flying past. Is my phone want to act right today? All right, here we go. All right, week 12. We got that Thursday night game with your Bills and your Texans, and the Bills have never beaten the Texans.
The Bills ain't my team. You talking about my Bills?
No, I said your Texans and your Bills.
You said my Bills and the Texans.
Oh my God!
Go ahead though.
Bills never beat the Texans. Who wins?
I'm taking the Bills. Our defense is gonna compete with them. But I just don't have much faith in the offense too much. I think our defense can play with them though. Our defense definitely could play with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the Bills here. Eagles and Cowboys. This is our first one of many, a couple of afternoon games. Because after this, we don't have no more 1:00 games.
When the Eagles and Cowboys play?
4:25.
I'm talking about what day?
Oh, Sunday.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was Friday. I'm going for the Cowboys. I'm just playing. I'm taking the Eagles.
All right, the Bills are about to end that streak. Besides, I got the Eagles. Josh Allen will have 300 plus 3 tubs. Yeah, I got the Eagles here. I don't think that it's just that front. I just don't know how Dak is going to do it. Now, throwing wise, it could be an issue only because of one certain cornerback that I'm not too highly of, but he's been getting so. Even my poor child was yelling in the background on Monday night. Oh my God, Adoree Jackson actually did something. That's why I was sitting up here laughing because you hear him saying it. We got the Colts and the Chiefs. Do the Chiefs bring the Colts back down to earth?
Yes, I believe the Chiefs bounce back and win at home. Yes, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, but that's true. Our offense can win this game, lose this game too. Yeah.
The reason I wanted to go with the Cowboys, but I got the Eagles defense just too good.
Give me the Chiefs here with the Colts, the Bears, and the Steelers.
Dude, that's a trap game, bro. Damn. I'm gonna take the Bears though. I'm gonna take the Bears, but that's a trap game right there, boy.
I mean, I feel like the Bears could win this game. I mean, I'm taking Chicago too, but it's Mason Rudolph. DK Metcalf hasn't really been playing that great. But you know what man is taking souls? Did y'all not see the game last week against the who they played? The Browns last week?
They played the Bengals. You talking about the Steelers?
The Bengals. Oh my God, Darnell Washington. Why he do that to them, Donte? Why he do that?
I don't know why he do that to him. That was tough. Then he ran over the dude on the sideline. He just assaulted that dude, bro. That was tough. The last dude, he stiffed on one dude. Then he broke a tackle. Then he just did the cornerback just so wrong.
Darnell Mooney is 6'7", and he is a lineman size playing as a tight end. Like they bring him in for extra blocking purposes. That is crazy. You blocking on his side. We got Coop. We need Coop to shadow CD and Quint. Yeah. The Jets and the Ravens. That's the Ravens. The Ravens better not lose to the Jets.
You can pass me up on that one.
The Seahawks and Titans. Seahawks bounce back. Sam Darnold ain't getting 4 picks this game.
No, pass me up.
Vikings and Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay. I think they bounce back.
Yeah, so do I.
Trap game. I do think that's a trap game, though. I do think that's a trap game.
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my! Giants versus the Lions.
Give me the Lions. I think
Lions come back. Jameis Winston is getting the start, even though Jameis didn't play bad. He didn't play bad. Jaguars and the Cardinals.
Say who?
Jags and Cards.
Oh my God. Jags. I'll take the Jags, but I'll take the Jags. Give me the Jags.
Vic said if the Ravens lose, I don't want to hear no more talks about the Ravens. Browns and Raiders. I'm going to take the Browns. I'm giving the Browns a slight chance to beat the Raiders with Shador.
I guess I'll take the Raiders, but like I say, it's a shit bowl, so I guess I'll take it. I could have flipped the coin on that.
I'm taking the Browns because of that defense. Myles Garrett is going to kill Geno.
I could have flipped the coin on that one.
And Myles Garrett is on pace to beat the sack record of 22.5. He's at 15 right now, I think. Falcons and Saints.
Falcons and Saints.
Kirk Cousins going in Louisiana.
It's another shit bowl too.
And it's a division game.
My goodness, I want to flip a coin so bad, man. It's another shit bowl. Just give me the Falcons, bro. I think the Falcons better, bro.
I said I wasn't gonna pick Atlanta no damn more. Damn.
They give you a reason, but look, when they go against teams like that, and the team look just as bad, too. Like, damn, you can't just resist. Damn.
Oh, give me Atlanta. Tampa Bay and the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
I told you I'm not picking Minnesota no more. I don't care if they win. I'm not picking Minnesota no more. I didn't pick Minnesota this game. The Rams got one more. I mean, the Falcons got one more week before I don't pick their asses no more either.
You can't do that. You cannot.
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the Rams. And then we got the Monday night game. We got the Panthers and the 49ers.
Give me the 49ers.
I'm gonna take the 49ers too. But it might be, this game might be interesting though. It could be a good game. All right, y'all. Moving on to the NBA a little bit. Victor Wembanyama is going to be out for a couple of weeks. I think he had a hamstring injury. Do that hurt? Is that going to hurt the Spurs while he's out?
I think the Spurs still going to be competitive. I think the Spurs going to still be competitive.
Let's see. So Steve Kerr is worried that the NBA's upsped pace is leading to injuries. Do you agree or disagree with him?
You said Steve Kerr. You said the pace.
Steve Kerr is concerned about the pace of the game. Is causing injuries. Is increased the injuries.
I don't know about that.
It's all these soft tissue injuries. Like I
Yes.
just feel like the players over the summer just say F it. We just came off a season. We not gonna still work out. And then by the time the season starts, they trying to catch up. Giannis is out 1 to 2 weeks with a growing strain. Castle, he's out 1 to 2 weeks with a hip flexor. Somebody else got hurt. Ja's out for the Grizzly. Somebody got hurt. Oh, Jones is out for the Clippers. Like all these injuries is coming all at full speed. LeBron will make his debut tonight against the Utah Jazz. Paul George came back last night. He didn't do nothing, but he came back last night. The Cavs got fined $100K for resting Mitchell and Mobley.
Damn.
So they've been fined $100K by the NBA for violating the league's player participation policy. For both Mobley and Donovan Mitchell for November 12th game. Both players were classified as star players by the league's policy, which was adopted prior to the 23-24 season. This load management is in the way. Wemby sunned the shit out of Draymond. Yeah, he did. Steve Kerr's the reason why the NBA is at the pace it is. Draymond Green gets warned by the NBA for going toe to toe with a fan because the fan called him Angel Reese. The fan called him Angel Reese. That was wrong. That was funny though. But Donte, talk about the season so far. What are you liking so far in this NBA season from teams?
What am I liking? I like the way Portland has competed. I like the way Portland Trailblazers has been competing. Ever since, they fired Coach Billups, they have been really good. Danny Amdia has been very good. He's been solid. Drew Holiday has been a leader of that team. He's having a great season this year. This Portland team is real scrappy. I like the way they're playing. They're playing some good basketball. Detroit look legit in the Eastern Conference, the way they look. Oklahoma City look like they can have another two-peat. The way they looking, even though they got Jalen Williams out, they still haven't missed too much of a beat. Other than that, Spurs got off to a hot start, but cooled off a little bit. You have Toronto. How about Toronto? Did I just say, hold on, time out. I got to go get this clip. I know it's early, but did I just say on the court side view, look, Toronto could be really good. They could be solid. They could be solid if they healthy. I got to go back and get that clip and post it. I got to go.
Damn, I didn't know they were that good. They 9-5, number 3 in the East.
They not that bad. I said that. Matter of fact, I said that on Mo Channel. I said that on them. I got to get that clip. I got to go back and actually get that clip. I remember saying that. I remember saying they could be solid.
No, they got Brandon. They got Brandon Ingram over there scoring 20. Well, this was against Charlotte. They won by 2. Bi had 27. RJ Barrett had 16. You had Barnes at 16. Quigley over there. Okay, that's a nice little starting 5.
I tried to say the roster is not all that bad. The roster is not really all that bad, but I could go wrong. There's still a lot of season to go.
Still a lot of games left, right.
Oh, yeah, but like I said it has some potential. But I know that I got to go back and get that clip on the wire to wire. I got to go back and get it.
Who would have thought you go from losing 28 games in a row to being first in the East at 12-2?
Yep. They look legit. The Pistons look legit. Sixers look, they hanging on by a thread over there.
Yeah, they still in the six.
That's not where they supposed to be.
Right now.
If they healthy, that's about where they gonna be at pretty much, and get their ass kicked in the first round or second round somewhere else. But Miami's still scrappy. I like what they're doing. Chicago has been even though they fallen off a little bit, they did get a big win versus they did get a big win versus Denver. Shout out to them over there, but they 7-6. That's kind of surprising. Milwaukee, Orlando's a promising team. Once they get Pablo them back, they start to come on. But other than that, the Portland Trailblazers and the Toronto Raptors They're really pretty good teams. They're solid teams.
We might see Portland in the play-in. We haven't seen them yet. A new face to the play-in team, to the play-in tournament.
The play-in tournament.
Yeah, because right now it's Golden State, Phoenix, Portland, Utah, and then in the play-in for the East is Miami, Chicago, Milwaukee, Orlando. But Chicago live in the play-in tournament. The Sixers' problem is they are not trying to run through Maxey and VJ still. They think these two old-ass players can do something. Paul George, of course, he's like, oh, he was rusty. Paul George ain't do nothing. Once Maxey took over last night, it was a wrap because I'm like, oh my God, we're going to lose to the Clippers. We're going to lose to the Clippers.
Paul George did do something last night. He didn't do nothing?
No, he didn't do nothing. I'm going to tell you what he did, Dante. So in 21 minutes, 21 minutes, he had 3 assists, a turnover, 7 rebounds, 9 points. He was
7 rebounds in 21 minutes. He said he didn't do nothing. I'll just play.
Andre Drummond stepping up. He's a good serviceable big for Embiid when he ain't in there. He had 14 and 18.
Yeah.
He even shot a 3.
Yep.
But Maxey was the star of the night. 39 points, 13 to 27. 4 from 11 from 3. 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Quentin Grimes had 18 points. VJ contributed with 14, and again, Drummond had 14. So,
hey, what you call it? Hey, this boy is going off over there in Charlotte. Conker-Nipple?
Oh, Conker-Nipple.
He's going fucking crazy over there.
Oh, we play the Raptors. We gonna lose.
Hey, big boy Conker-Nipple going crazy over there in Charlotte. He's going crazy over there right now in Charlotte.
That's who Big wanted.
That's who he wanted. He going crazy over there in Charlotte. Hey, Big wanted him bad too. Big wanted him. Yeah, he going crazy over there in Charlotte.
Damn, he had 24 points, 4 10 from the 3, 9 to 16 from the field.
Who, Con?
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't tell me shit. I'm just playing. I knew Conker-Nipple was God. I just didn't want him to go to Philadelphia. I just didn't want him in Philadelphia. Philadelphia gonna find a way to fuck him over. That's the problem. Philadelphia gonna find a way to mess him over. Where he can just go to Charlotte and just be plugged in right away. Philadelphia gonna find a way to fuck him over. But he going crazy over there though. Con.
You ain't had to say all that, Dante.
Hey, I just had to let it be known. I just got to give my boy Vic credit. I knew he was great. I knew he was a good player. I just didn't want him in Philly. He said we can take.
We taking young Boozer.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna be bad enough to take Boozer. Y'all ain't gonna be bad enough to take him. Y'all gonna be missing out all on the good cologne and stuff over there. Y'all don't make the play. Y'all get beat at first round. Don't make the playoff. Why Big say? I told y'all we should have got Conker-Nipple. I told y'all we should have did that. That's another pick Philly messed over again. Let go.
Look, I wanted Dalton Schultz, but Dalton Connect. He's not doing too great.
He's not doing too good, so y'all will be glad y'all didn't get.
So
him.
I missed that. I dodged that bullet.
Yep, I'll be glad y'all didn't get him.
All right, so the MLB, if y'all was underneath a rock, the Dodgers did win the World Series, and Game 7, that was the best Game 7 of ever sports. Don't matter if it was the NBA, NHL, that was the best Game 7. The Blue Jays had their chances, but they blew it. But let's go over these MVPs. We all know in the AL and the NL is going to be Shohei Ohtani. This is his 4th MVP. But this ML MVP in the AL, Vic, I'm sorry. I can't. You're my guy, and I know this is your guy. But Aaron Judge should not have won MVP. I'm sorry.
You talking about in the American League?
Yes.
They gave it to Aaron Judge? They didn't give it to Kyle Raleigh? Damn, they robbed that dude though. I ain't gonna lie, they did rob him.
I don't know how the hell Aaron Judge got that award.
Kyle Raleigh should be pissed. That boy should. I know he should. That boy, how many home runs he hit?
59.
Damn, and he did all that and then still couldn't get the, dang, they did rob him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was probably the reason why the Mariners was
I'm sorry. He had 60 home runs.
he was the reason why the Mariners even got in the playoffs. Really
60
was
home runs, 125 RBIs.
he was the reason why they was afloat, why they actually stayed afloat to get in.
Aaron Judge, 53 and 114.
That's not bad though. Aaron Judge is gonna put up great numbers.
It's not, but 60 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should have actually went to Kyle Riley on that one. It should have actually did. That man just got robbed. He did.
No, I'm not seeing that. I said, "Are you shitting me?"
Yeah, he got robbed.
Right?
He did get robbed. He got robbed.
He had 7. So Judge had 17 first place votes.
How many Kyle Riley had?
13.
Only by 4 votes.
Then it one hit wonder.
But still, like he was the carrier of that baseball team. He did deserve it though. So
he was the only catcher that hit.
Yes, he deserved it. It didn't matter if he was a 1-year wonder or not. I mean, he deserved it this year. He ain't gonna hit the same amount of home runs as he did next year as he did this year. But he definitely deserved it though. He definitely deserved it.
So then you had. Again, you had, of course, we already know who won in the National League. You had Shohei, and then Schwarber was behind him. But it was unanimous that Shohei was going to get that, even though Schwarber had more home runs than Shohei. But it didn't matter. He played both sides.
What the finish? Did the Phillies make the playoffs?
No.
Phillies didn't make playoffs?
Oh, yeah, we did make the playoffs. We lost.
Y'all lost in the first round?
Yeah. because what's the name wanted to throw it to home and not the first.
Did y'all think y'all gonna beat the Dodgers? Did y'all actually think y'all gonna beat them? Y'all beat them in the regular season. Y'all thought y'all gonna beat them in the playoffs.
All right, so American League Cy Young went to Tariq Skubal, Detroit Tigers pitcher. And then in the National League, you already know who. That was a unanimous vote with Skeens.
You said Schwarber should have won. That was clearly Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani is clearly the best player in baseball. That's not even close. Clearly, Shohei Ohtani won the MVP. Now, if they would have robbed him, boy, it would have been a travesty, bro. That would have been a crazy. You had whoever voted, you had to put them in jail. You had to put them in jail. I swear you had to throw them in jail.
But a lot of people saying that a lot of people actually picked Christopher Sanchez should have been Cy Young. I ain't gonna hold you. Sanchez played great for us this year as a pitcher.
Yeah, he did. Y'all pitching style was actually solid when it was healthy.
American League Rookie of the Year went to Nick Kurtz of the Oakland A's.
He was good. Nick Kurtz is a beast.
And then you had Drake Baldwin for Atlanta. The NL Rookie of the Year. Then you had on the coaching side, you had Stephen Voigt of the Cleveland Guardians getting Coach of the Year, Manager of the Year, and then Pat Murphy for Milwaukee Brewers. They get the NL. And then the other awards, you had Executive of the Year went to the Brewers. All MVP, my All MVP first team, courtesy of Axe. So Matt Olson, Nico Homer, Bobby Witt Jr., Jose Ramirez. You had Kyle Riley, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Corbin Carroll, Shohei. Then you had Skubal, Skeens, and Chapman. That was their meetup.
He said if the Dodgers wouldn't won the World. We got if they won the World Series, Vic. They won the World Series. But now I think they still would have gave it to Ohtani though, to be honest. Ain't no way where you don't give it to him. That man raped. Schwarber had a great season, but that man Ohtani, my goodness gracious. And then that playoff game that he had them 3 home runs too. Oh no.
Yeah. Aaron Judge and Ohtani won the Hank Aaron Award. Mariano Rivera Award goes to Adolis Chapman. Trevor Hoffman Award went to Edwin Diaz. We had some Gold Glovers. Yeah, that was it. So Donte,
Go ahead.
When it's all said and done, is Shohei Ohtani going to be the best MLB player?
I think so. I think he is. Man, that dude can pitch. That dude can hit. That dude can do everything, man. He's dominant in both. He's dominant in both of them, though. That's crazy.
I don't know what it is about these damn Japanese players. Maybe the Phillies need to get one. Everybody else get Japanese players. Why the hell not? Shit.
Is y'all gonna spend some money on them?
We already got a damn $1 billion roster as it is, and Dave ain't gonna want to change it. He want to bring everybody back.
Well, he don't want to spend no money.
He want to get a new hitting coach. Look, we didn't even sign Schwarber yet.
Oh, y'all for to lose him. Y'all ain't gotta worry about signing him. He may leave. He may walk himself. Has free agency started though for baseball? Has free agency
that would devastate me so bad.
Is free agency started for baseball?
Fantasy baseball?
No, I said free agency, like the winter.
Use like the winter time is used like it's coming up.
Okay, it's coming up. Okay,
it's gonna be a bunch. I think it's gonna be a bunch of signings coming up. You know,
well, you know you losing short of this year. Keith said it's gonna break hard, just like you.
I told you the Phillies break my heart. I'm in an abusive relationship with them too.
Hey, what was that person that you hate to lose that you lost? For the Sparks, you lost Aguma K. You remember we?
We lost Enrique.
Hey, that hurt the kid of them. I knew she would leave. I
was like, oh my God, Necka don't go nowhere. She went to Seattle. We've been rebuilding ever since.
They made the playoffs too, huh?
Yeah, Seattle made the playoffs.
But I'm
still liking the Sparks. We got KP over there.
I might gotta terminate my contract with them down wings if you don't be good this season. I ain't gonna lie. I might just wait. He's not Philly all around.
Vic's a Yankees fan. He's a Sixers and an Eagles fan, but then he's a Pittsburgh Penguins fan when it comes to hockey.
And he a Yankees fan in baseball.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that was your MLB. Moving over to the college scene. The boys is balling. I said I was going to start watching some boys games because I've been hearing some names. Of course, we all know Cam Boozer and his twin brother, Caden, is on the Duke team, and Cam is balling. Have you seen any Kyron Anthony games?
Yeah, Kyron Anthony's been actually good, man.
Ooh,
Kyron Anthony's been good, man. Yup.
His patience is crazy. But Melo's been teaching him the game since he was a young guy, and he's the way he be scoring kind of reminds me of shades of Melo a little bit. Like he's patient when he's bringing up the ball. He don't rush anything. Kyron gonna be good. Jake, you seen Jake Wilkins?
Yep. AJ, what you call it from BYU? AJ Stambaskis is gonna be good. That's the potential number 1 overall pick right there from BYU.
But Dominique Wilkins kid, man. Yeah. Seeing some of these names I need to be watching out for.
Mm-hmm. Hey, big boy, y'all gotta be bad. Y'all ain't gonna be that bad this year.
Put Boozer and Jamani Broom together.
You big wanted Janai Broom. The Sixers ain't playing that help more for.
Well, no, he a two-way player.
Yeah, I know, but the Sixers ain't gonna take their time with him. He ain't gonna get out there on that court no time soon.
He ain't lying. Whenever you got JJ Redick yelling at Bronny for not shooting the damn ball, that's an issue.
That's tough.
He had an open three, he gonna pass it, and JJ was like, "Shoot the ball." You heard him, "Shoot the effing ball." Oh my God, you got JJ cussing.
Y'all gonna be in between the 6th seed, 5th, or playoff team.
Well, we can't be no higher than 7 because if that gets snatched by OKC.
Who?
Let's say if we're bad again, let's just say that we can't go higher than 6 because OKC will take our pick again.
So, matter of fact, what pick y'all is right now, though?
That's a good question. I don't even know. I need to be the Sixers GM. Anybody but Morey. This Morey last year, if he do something dumb, he got to go. Josh Harris got to take his ass out of the Commanders. The Commanders is losing right now, Josh. So you can come back to the Sixers now.
But damn, like, but like this, so y'all don't know what y'all pick is this year. Y'all don't know what the pick is this year that y'all have. Is it? It ain't. It's a high pick or a low kind of.
I don't know, but I know if we can't go nowhere, we can't go higher than 7 because OKC will take it.
The 7th overall pick or what?
Like, we can't. Let's like just like this year when we got VJ at 3. If we had a 6 or if we had 7 or higher, OKC would have took it.
Damn. But that's this year? They'll take y'all pick?
I think so. I think OKC would take if we had a low draft pick. Yeah, I if I'm not mistaken, they might take our. I think they do take our pick. I don't freaking know. I'm tired of OKC taking shit. I know that.
Yeah, y'all getting robbed by OKC. Y'all can't catch a break.
Hold on, let me see if I can Google it real quick.
Golly, y'all get y'all picks.
2026 draft pick. Yeah, the Sixers own. Okay, so the Sixers own their 2026 first round draft pick. Oh yeah, no, see. Okay, so the Sixers own their 2026 first round pick to OKC with their top 4 protection. If the Sixers first rounder lands in the top 4 picks, they would keep the pick in protection that will roll over to 2027. If the pick ends up being top 4 again in 2027, the Sixers would instead send it to OKC and their 2027 second round pick. Well, shit, we just can't do nothing. You know where this is from?
What?
This all happened when the Sixers set this pick in 2020 to OKC, which included Al Horford and Danny Green.
So y'all ain't even keep y'all pick, huh?
We did all this to get Al Horford off the team, and this is what we get.
That's the frustration y'all get, and what they give y'all. Y'all did all that to just get y'all got that man off the team. He won a championship in Boston.
Because we traded Al Horford to OKC in 2020.
I remember that.
And we was praising Daryl Morey for getting his ass off the team. And look what it did.
And he won a championship in Boston. And y'all gonna get y'all pick snatched up.
Oh, wait, it gets better. The Sixers own their 2026 second round pick to OKC, Phoenix, or Washington. The Sixers sent the pick in oh my God, yo. Like the Sixers sent out this pick in 2021 trade with Oklahoma City, which included George Hill. God damn, we haven't had George Hill on our team in years. George Hill. The recipient of this pick will depend on where it lands relative to 2 picks involving ensuing trade swap rights. But the Sixers do not have ownership of it.
I would love to hear big boys. I would love to. They got no.
Oh my God.
That front office killing y'all, bro.
If the 76ers do not yet convey a first round pick to OKC, they will own a 2027 first round pick to OKC. This is 2027 now.
Mm-hmm.
With top 4 protection. If they convey a first round pick to Oklahoma in 2026, the Sixers will own their own 2027 first round pick. If the Sixers do not convey a first round pick to Oklahoma in 26 or 27, the Sixers will indeed send Oklahoma with their 2027 second round pick. Jeez, damn!
Well, y'all can't do
Well,
that.
shit. Then we might be sending picks. We're gonna be sending our second round pick to either Phoenix or Golden State.
Y'all just getting raw, bro. Y'all just getting finessed.
Bruh. Vic, why do we keep doing this to ourselves, Vic? Why? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? We keep coming back to this organization year after year after all the pain and suffering we go through, and we still bring our asses back like dumbasses. Oh my God.
I saw pics like early on this show. But y'all went by like, I think what that was, 4-0 or something like that. Big said, I might have hope. No, the hell y'all don't.
I didn't get sucked in.
No, the hell y'all don't. Y'all hope is just getting in the playoffs.
We're not gonna have picks for a while because 2028 you gotta get that shit to Brooklyn because of James Harden.
Y'all got robbed by Brooklyn?
Yeah, because the Sixers owe their pick 2028 first round pick. It goes to Brooklyn.
Oh, for the James Harden trade, right?
And Ben Simmons and from Ben Simmons and James Harden. This is some bullshit.
That's tough, bro.
The 2028 first round pick goes to the Clippers. Nope. See? Now you understand why we are how we are. I told you the Flyers are the only team in the city that nobody talks about because we know we rebuilding with hockey.
Yeah. So that's why that's why nobody give too much about them. Go spend all that energy on them. That's what that's probably why when the players go somewhere else, they do good because of the city. Because everybody just hard on the city. Because everybody hard on the city. And while the players can go somewhere else, they can focus, they can be good when they ain't got to hit too much.
So even attempt to try to get back into the draft, Daryl Morey would have to make some moves to acquire at least a second round pick for somebody this year. I can take Paul George.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to get off that man. Hey, y'all know what would be actually a good GM for y'all if he actually can come out of retirement. Bob Myers, if he ain't GM and with nobody.
No, wait. Oh, thank you. We got some hope. Bob Myers is in our front office.
You say what?
Bob Myers is in our front office
Right now?
Yes, right now.
Yes,
he's a part of the Sixers organization. I forget what the hell he's doing, but he needs to take over for Daryl Morey.
Yeah, I think that would be a good GM for y'all, Bob Myers,
I just totally forgot about that.
That built that Warriors dynasty. Yeah, he could be a good GM. Promote him to the GM.
Josh Fryer, get Daryl Morey out of here.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Bob Myers is in the Sixers organization.
You said give me Bob Myers is good though, Vic.
Yeah, Bob Myers is the president of
the organization.
No, he's the president of the he's the president of sports for the ownership group for Josh Harris.
Yeah, Bob Myers would be good. Bob Myers would be
in his new role. He's not involved in day-to-day basketball operations, but
he will
oversee the sports strategy. Yes, he do need. Yep. Nope. If Daryl Morey gets fired, Josh Harris better say, "I need you to take over the team." Yep. He is the Howie of the NBA.
Yep. President of basketball operations or something. Yo, let him.
Yeah, Bob is in the ownership group. Yes. Give me Bob. I forgot all about that. Thank you, Dante, for saying something.
Yeah. Like, see, I ain't gonna do y'all like that now. I ain't gonna do y'all like that.
I still don't got no hope, but I got maybe a slight, 2% chance in there somewhere. All right, over there on the girls' side, Dante, would you say the top 5 girls right now to watch out for?
You say in the who?
College and for girls, the top 5 to watch out for this year.
You got Hannah Doggo. You got Olivia Miles. You have
Oh my God, not Nico. No, Vic, no.
Madison Booker.
We not that desperate.
Yeah, Madison Booker from my Longhorns. You got her. You got Flau'jae Johnson over there, and you got for Wiley with South Carolina, I believe.
No, she went to LSU.
LSU, you got for Wiley. Hey, my agent for Wiley.
You say Lauren Betts, Sarah Strong?
I didn't say Lauren Betts or Sarah Strong. I just said the other ones.
Watch out for Liv McGill over there in Florida.
Okay.
I've been AZ Fudd with Connecticut.
AZ Fudd still playing basketball?
Yeah, until last year. Remember she got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Olivia Miles definitely would go out. I think is Kiki coming out this year? Hold on.
Who is Kiki?
From UCLA.
Oh, Kiki Rice. Yeah. Yeah, Kiki Rice.
Yeah, so right now Halago, she's leading right now with 20 leading the all conference right now in scoring. Oh, you can't forget about Aldi.
You said who?
Aldi Cricks.
Oh yeah. Iowa State. Yep. Iowa State. She's been good. She good.
Well, Villanova actually starting off pretty good this year, Dante.
Oh Lord, he go these Villanova.
They 3-1.
You talking about the ladies?
No, the men.
The men, okay.
We play LaSalle tomorrow. That's a Philly versus Philly school.
Uh-oh.
But I haven't had nothing to cheer about with Nova since
Yeah.
I think the last person was Nasir Bay. Eric Dixon, he over there with the Lakers, I think. And you got Cam.
Yep. That's
Sadiq Bey, of course, you got DiVincenzo. Of course, you got Josh Hart and all those guys. Will the WNBA reach further expansions? They already said that. So what? Portland coming in, I think, or is it Cleveland? One of them. It's Cleveland, Portland. I know we get Toronto. Philly won't be till 2030. By the time Philly gets the WNBA team, I'm like, why we gotta be last? But by that time, Philly and the WNBA team and the Sixers will be in their own stadium. Because apparently the Sixers is getting a new stadium, a new arena. I don't know why, but I guess.
Yeah, let the Aces. Let the goddamn Wings have one more season like they did last year. I'm gonna inspire my contract from them.
Coach gonna be looking for a new team.
Yeah. But I might not have a new team. I might just watch the WNBA. Yeah, so I'm gonna forfeit my contract with them and just wait till the Houston team come.
He said I'm voiding my contract with y'all. I gotta resign.
Yeah, I gotta resign. Yeah.
He said you walking away.
Yeah, I'm walking away. I'm just
stop biting me. You're gonna be a hot dog.
She said you'll turn me into a hot dog.
Be sniffing at me.
Hey, is that sure?
And then you want to come over here and play. Go over there.
Yeah.
But there you have it. I don't know. Should I open up the lines? Y'all gonna call in if I open them up?
If Vic call in, I want to see.
Oh yeah, Vic gotta hear his first.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ! If Vic do call in, My goodness gracious. Hold on. Just in case, let me go get my towel just in case. Hold on.
I had to make sure that the line still works. All right, y'all. So we're gonna have it open for a little bit. So if you need to come up here, voice your opinions, questions, concerns, comments, the phone lines is open. So hold on, I'm put the number up here.
Wish that dog shut up out there. Tell him live, seen live or something, that dog bark.
Is it every day?
Yeah, pretty much. It's next door to me.
All right, y'all. There you go. The lines is open. Whoever wanna, who the hell called? Okay, whoever wanna call, there it is. What we got on the NBA side today?
I got
watching these games. Hold on. So we got. So right now the Magic is up 4. The end of the first quarter, 36-32. You got the Nets and Celtics at 7:30. You got the Pistons and the Hawks at 7:30. You got the Grizzlies and the Spurs, Jazz and Lakers, and then the Sun and the Trailblazers.
Yeah.
What do you think about Boston playing so far without Tatum and everything?
Yeah, I think that's where they should be. Where they should be at right now. I think they still make the playoffs. I still think they make the playoffs. They probably make playoffs. The Pacers are 1-12. God.
Oh my God! Yeah, Pacers stink.
Yeah.
They might get a top. Ooh, what if they get the guy from BYU?
AJ Samantha. Yup.
That's Miles Turner's replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Vic!
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, man.
What's going on, Vic?
I really thought y'all had like a receptionist, but it was a Google Voice. Hey man, how y'all doing?
We good. What you got for us tonight?
I think I don't. You didn't touch on it on the show, which is pretty good. I don't think you touched on it much, but let's talk about Derek Gunn.
Right. Go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? These comments and talking about the team, like he really has inside information. We hear Jordan Mailata. He had his comments. I think it's a problem that Philly fans know about. We've been seeing it for a while. Where like the Philadelphia media is kind of like against the teams they cover in a way to try to like create some kind of controversy to put themselves on. I don't know if they think they want to be the next Stephen A. Smith or whatever the case is, but they're going too far. Especially Derek Gunn. You know what you said was kind of false. Yeah, there was some issues, there was some problems, but it's just like the team says, it stays in house. Like they'll take care of it. I don't think that a reporter like Gunn, he gets access, but if you're going to talk like that about the team, I think his access should be denied. Because you know what I'm saying? Like we're not here trying to investigate and look into the team to put out scandalous stories, especially one that isn't even backed by truth. If we're going to do that, then I don't think we should restrict access to these people. Especially like I said, Derek Gunn has been with the team for a long time, and it's kind of sad that he would do this. And we know for a while he's been moving on, doing new things in his career, but it looks like this was an attention grab, and I don't think it was right.
That's just like somebody leaked, happening with Embiid and him being late all the time in the locker room too. So Philly media is not all it's cracked up to be. We have the good reporters and you have your bad ones like John Clark. You'll never hear no issues with John. John's okay in my book, but these other ones, like I don't listen to the sports radio because they suspect too, especially VIP and all them. So I don't know. I think they're just making things bigger than what it is.
Yeah, I think right now, like journalism is at a point where there are no journalists anymore. There are people that can cover sports. They just know how to create controversy, and that controversy puts them on. Like it's a vicious cycle that I think like we as the consumer that people like see this, we got to put a stop to it. Like we got to let them know, like, hey, like we're not about these stories anymore. Like I know you think that everything got to be TMZ and we got to sell, but like these stories, we're not about these stories anymore. Like we want to know what really happened. If you're gonna put the truth out there, put names to everything that happened, so that way they can come back and corroborate your story. But that's not what he's doing. He's saying insiders in the locker, people making it obvious or ominous, I should say, when it's probably like a towel boy or someone in the equipment management team saying something. You know what I mean? Like someone that, yeah, they are part of the team, but not connected to the team.
Right.
Like I said, we all heard Jordan Mailata's comments. We know what it is, but I think especially when you got the Eagles, a team that has championship aspirations, and you're giving the access to be around them, don't spit in their face by putting out a story like this.
I agree, especially when they just trying to get clicks, trying to have further disagreements in the locker rooms and images and things like that. So yeah, but we all know this how Philly media is in general. I don't know how it is in other cities, but I just know Philly is notorious for it.
Yeah, I think we do it for against our sports teams. Like I said, these are the teams that they said that they love, that they cover. They're 4 for 4, but everything they put out is controversy. No one really covers like the good stories that they put out for the most part. Yeah, they'll cover a Jalen Hurts story, but that's it because they just want that attention. You know what I mean? Like everything now, and it's probably not just Philly, like you said, it could be all around. It's more and more people are just doing things for the attention. That's it. They're not covering any stories. They're not bringing anything new. They just want it for the attention. They just want the clicks. They want the likes.
Yeah, no, definitely agree.
I gotta say one thing to Vic, if he can hear me, Vic. Hey, I gotta give you credit, man. Hey, I knew Con Knipple and at Duke. I watched him at Duke. I just didn't want him to land with the Sixers because the Sixers were gonna fuck him over. But you were right. Con Knipple playing some hell of a basketball. He on top of the Rookie of the Year ladder right now. Con Knipple.
Hey, I said it before the draft came out when he was still playing. I was like, listen, this kid is something different. He got a good game. It translates to the NBA. He's big. He could move. Like, he scores at will. And you see what he's doing in Charlotte. Although, the team could do better as a whole, but he's one of the bright spots there.
Yep.
I just wanted that for the Sixers. Like, we needed a small. Listen, I love VJ. I'm not saying anything wrong. Like I said, he won me over on draft night. His speech about like how he grew up and everything, like it showed me that he's going to be a hard worker. We're literally seeing that. We're seeing VJ go out night in and night out, and he's putting everything on the board. I love it. But at the same time, I was just trying to get that small forward because I knew we were guard heavy. I thought Con Knipple would be great for the team. And listen, he would have, but I wish him all the best at Charlotte. I know pretty soon he's going to mess something up, or Charlotte's going to mess something up, and he possibly still could be a Sixer.
Look, if we get Bob Myers at GM, he gonna make it happen. He gonna make it.
If we get Bob in, that'd be, like I said, anything other than Daryl Morey, and then we can come up and not to look at Coach and be like, Coach, I told you we were gonna get Cam Boozer. I told you this.
Now, y'all gonna be too big. Y'all ain't gonna be bad enough to get Cam Boozer. Y'all ain't gonna be bad enough to get him.
No, Coach, listen to me. You knew before I wasn't falling for it when the Sixers were playing well in the first 4 games. I am a seasoned Sixers fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's so much season ahead of us that we have so much to screw up.
Sure do.
Y'all started 5-0. Now y'all about like 7-6.
Listen, we got a 20-game losing streak in us.
Oh, no. If I know you said everybody healthy now. If everybody healthy, y'all, you think you still got the type of losing streak on y'all?
Even if Joel gets healthy, he don't got no lift no more. Them needs is done.
But see, that's the thing. That's the Sixers' problem, and it's how they placate to their players. All right, I understand you want Joel to be comfortable, you want to be happy, but at the same time, no one's ever done this in his career. Say, hey, my God, I don't ever need to see you at the top of the key. I yelled every time he's on. When I'm watching and he at the top of his key. I yell every time.
because he don't got no lift. He don't got them knees no more. He can't be in the paint and be physical. He got to stand at the top of the key. He get to pick and roll and don't roll.
Listen, when we're on offense, keep your ass down by that bucket, block out, you know what I'm saying? Box out, get that rebound, and if you get a look, get that point. But like he wants to be, and you mentioned it before, he wants to be Joker. He wants to be counted and looked at as he was Joker. I think that's what the contention was when they were going for the MVP. He wants that clout that he has, but Joel Embiid, we all know, doesn't put the work in. He wants the accolades, but he does nothing for it. He automatically thinks that it should come to him. And now that his body is breaking down, now he needs to like trust on his savvy, what he knows, his footwork, everything, but he still thinks he's that young player, which he's not. Like I said, he needs to play the center position as it's supposed to be played. If he can do that, and they can have Paul George come off the bench, go through Maxey and VJ, I think the Sixers could do something. But again, they placate to the players, especially Embiid. He still has some pull for whatever reason why. They haven't fully given his team over to Maxey, which they should. Yep. And they're just going to let him play his game. We've already seen it. Load management, crazy. Like, all right, if he needs that much load management, then start bringing him off the bench then. Let's do that.
They're definitely going to have their set plays for Joel and PG because, you know, they're running fast and up-tempo now. But it's going to be different plays. They're not going to be running that fast with Paul George in there.
Yeah, they got maybe 4 games to run somewhat semi-fast tempo, and then age catches up to them, just like everyone else, especially Paul George. He's just coming back from injury. I hope no one expects anything from him right now, for real.
He had 9 points last night.
Yeah, because like you're just gonna sell yourself short. Again, if we focus on the young players that are on this team, we can do good. But if we keep on looking at the past, if we keep on looking at trust the process, then we're not gonna go nowhere. We're gonna be looking at Cam Boozer.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at Cam Boozer.
All right, yo, Vic, definitely appreciate you calling in.
Definitely. Thank you for having me on.
Yep.
Appreciate you, Vic.
I'll see y'all, Coach. Check y'all out. I'll be watching. I'll be in the chat.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Phone line still open. If anybody else want to call on in, told you now Burn understands why the Philly sports is the way it is and why we're not so hard on the Eagles and everybody else. I'm in abusive. I'm not in an abusive relationship with the Eagles. They got me championships.
I don't know why. If I was Burned, I would never accepted that bet. Why would you lie? You can't get me to lie for Davis Mills. You can't get me to lie for Davis. Mills. Do that to me. You can't get me to lie for Davis Mills. That won't happen. That won't never happen for me.
Yeah, the Eagles, you know, they gave me heartbreak all them times we went to the NFC Championship game and ain't coming away from it. We went to the Super Bowl the first time against the Patriots. We lost by 3. We should have won that damn game because T.O. wanted to throw up in the huddle and be drinking the night before. And T.O. did everything in his damnness to come back for the Super Bowl. They gave him the patty shot before the patty shot was the patty shot. And T.O. played his ass off. Defense played his ass off for Donovan to throw up in the huddle. And then Andy Reid's his time management skills was horrible that game. But then, you know, we went through that. Then we went through slowly rebuilding, and boom, championship came with Doug Peterson. And then, you know, slowly we went downhill again, and then we slowly building back up, and boom, we went to Super Bowl. Yeah, we lost Patrick Mahomes. Damn Bradbury with his holding ass. But we didn't go back. We went to the playoffs. We stunk it up in the playoffs because that's when we went 10-0, and then we lost the last 7. And then Tampa Bay lit our asses up in the playoffs, 30-something to 9. 9. We only scored 3 field goals. Came back the next year, won the championship. So that's why I'm not as hard on the Eagles as the other 2 teams.
I wouldn't be either though. They delivered me a championship, so hey.
2
championships, yeah, but like the recent championship they delivered, so I could be too pissed off at them.
Yeah, but the Sixers, we haven't won one since 83. So
since who?
83.
83? That was the last time they won?
I wasn't thought of yet. I came the next year.
Damn,
83. It's been a long ass time.
just like Freddie said, 50 years has really been that bad.
Yeah. 42.
42 years. 42 years.
It's been 50 for the Flyers. 50 last time the Flyers one was back in the 70s.
It's been 50. Is that for the Flyers?
Yeah. Flyers won their last 2 in the 70s.
I should have asked Vic that question. I should have asked Vic this question online. Give me if you can just name me one team that haven't won a World Series. Give me the team. I would tell him that next time. If you can just name one team without Googling that have not won a World Series.
Oh, I know the few. Just like the Yankees got the most in MLB. They got 27. The Canadians in hockey, they got the most. I think they got like 20 something.
The Canadians.
And the thing with hockey is on the Stanley Cup, the team who won it every year is on the Stanley Cup. Yeah. So you see the Canadian. I think the Canadians won it 23, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But they stink now. Canadians is ass.
Dang, the Canadians won that many Stanley Cups.
Yeah, the Canadians stink. Now they do. But yeah, I think they was 20. If I'm not mistaken, I think they 23.
So the most WNBA championships is the Comets, right?
Yep, that will always be their record.
4 in a row, yeah.
4 in a row.
The Aces got 3 championships, or they got 1, 2.
Aces got 3.
All right, so they may end up catching the Comets, but it would never be a 4-peat though.
It would never be. We will never see another 4-peat. No.
Yeah.
Most teams. Hold on. WNBA. Yeah, it's a 3-way tie with the Comets though. So, okay. The Comets, Minnesota, and Seattle all got 4.
Oh, Minnesota!
But the Comets was the first to do it 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Yeah, 4 in a row. Yeah.
The Comets won 97, 98, 99, 2000.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Yep.
The Lynx won it 2011, 13, 15, and 17. Okay. The Storm won it 2004, 2010, 2018, and 2020.
2004, 2010, 2018, and 2020.
Mm-hmm.
How many did the Phoenix get? How many Phoenix got? They got
about 3. I believe Phoenix got 2.
They got 2?
Yeah. Hold on. The Mercury, they got 2. They had a chance to. Who would have thought they would have went to the finals? I mean, they had a chance to win it though, but the Aces were just too damn good. So, oh shit, they got 3.
yeah, I know they because how many DeWanna Bonner won with them? She won 1 title. She got 1.
I think she got 2.
2 of them with the Mercury.
2007, 2009, and 2014 is when they won.
Okay. And I know you had the Sky. They won. I think they beat the Phoenix Mercury, right?
The Sky got 1.
Yeah.
I think the Sparks got 3 or 2. I think the Sparks got 2.
They got 2. They won with Lisa Leslie. Did they win one with?
Yeah, they won one with Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker, and then NECA got 1.
Yeah. So Mecca and Candace got 1. They got 1 on the. They both was on the same team when they got it, right?
Yeah.
Mecca and Candace. Okay.
So hold on. Let me go through.
I know the Detroit Shot got by a championship. I know they got a title.
So we had going all the way back from when everything started. So 97, the Comets won them first 4.
Yep.
Then the Sparks won back to back. 2001, 2002. Yeah, Detroit won 1 2003. Seattle won their first one in 2004. The Monarchs won it in 5. Detroit won it again in 2006.
Well, I forgot the Monarchs won.
Phoenix won again in 7.
Detroit got 2. Detroit got 2.
They got 3.
Detroit got 3.
2008, 2006, and 2004.
Okay.
Phoenix won it in 2009. The Mercury,
Mhm.
the Storm won it in 2010.
Okay.
Then you had Minnesota in 2011. Indiana won it in 2012.
Okay.
Phoenix won it again in 2013. Mercury won it again in 2014. Minnesota won it again in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Sparks won it in 16. That was with Candace Parker and NECA.
Okay.
Minnesota won it again.
Damn.
2018, the Storm did.
Okay.
2019, that's that mixed team with Deladon.
Uh-huh.
The Storm won it again in 2020. Then we had Chicago, the Aces twice, the Liberty, then the Aces again.
Yeah. I want to know who's on them Detroit. You said the Detroit Shocks won 3 of them. I want to know who's all on them teams. And well, Tamika Catches was on the FIBA when they won, right?
So Cappy Poindexter won MVP that year. Oh, that was for the Phoenix shot. That was for Phoenix.
Okay.
We had the Deanna Nolan.
I remember Deanna. Yep, she was.
She was your top points.
Yep.
I forget. Was Lisa? I mean, not Lisa Leslie. Was Dawn Staley on that team when they won?
I know. Katie Smith was on one of those championship teams.
Yeah, Becky Hammons was with the she was with San Antonio.
Yeah.
They went to the finals that year against Detroit, so she played on that team. Becky Hammond. Yeah, Taj. Oh, I remember her. Taj McWilliams Franklin.
Yeah, I remember her. Yep.
Of course, Cynthia Cooper.
Cynthia Cooper was on what?
No, we're talking about the Comets. That was she was the leading scorers for the Comets team. You had Lisa Leslie. You had Yolanda Griffin. I remember her with Sacramento.
Yep.
Of course, Tarazi. Maya Moore, who's a beast. Tarazi again. Sylvia Fowles.
Yep.
Brianna Stewart. You had Misa Min.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, them girls had them. Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner.
Yep. Oh, those were the MVPs.
Yeah, those were the the leading scorers that year.
No, okay.
In the playoffs. Oh, the top performers in the playoffs.
Okay, got you.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, Cynthia Cooper led the point to the playoffs all 4 of them years.
Damn. Jesus. Yeah, she was the takeover of the WNBA at that point.
Yeah, you know, her and Cheryl Miller used to go to high school together. I mean, used to play in college together and everything.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
so they used to battle.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yo,
he said they didn't like each other.
Yeah,
but Cheryl Miller was a bad man.
Yeah, she was.
I would have loved to see Cheryl Miller in the WNBA. Can you imagine?
Yep.
I mean, she taught Reggie all she knew.
I remember. Before we get up out of here, I remember Cynthia Cooper. She was the Michael Jordan of the WNBA at that time. Them all 4 years, yeah, she was that.
Coop was different. Coop was definitely different.
Yeah, she was.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We actually went 2 hours a day. Not bad, not bad. Appreciate Vic for calling in again. Well, I'm sure we probably be next week, see what the schedule looking like. Talk some more mess. Hopefully we get more people calling in, but it is what it is. But appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of 7200 Seconds. My guy, Coach Donte. We'll be back to see who made Coach's list this time. Talking some more, more football. Hopefully nobody else gets suspended or nothing else happens. But yeah, stay tuned. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And see y'all.
See y'all.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always